When you first start the National Data Viewer, you get sometimes a warning message and you get a splash screen. We'll make that go away, and then some other little box down here. We don't need that. You know Burning Man is in Nevada, so let's go over to that part of the country. We'll turn off the administrative units, zoom a little bit more. There's Reno, and Burning Man is northeast of Reno. Zoom a little bit more. There's Winnemucca. That's too far. It's between Reno and Winnemucca. Zoom it a little bit more. And let's jump over to our map gallery. Normally, I would go with something like the topographic, but in this case, I think the aerial imagery is going to work better, which is the hybrid right here. And I'm going to switch back to the layers and turn off the surface management agencies. So now we got Reno down here, and this is I-80 going up to Lovelock, and then Winnemucca, yeah, is a little bit past that. We know it's on the north side of 80. So let's scroll in some more, zoom in, sorry. And let's see if we can find 447. There's 447. And there's Empire, and there's Gerlach. So Gerlach is kind of the anchor point for the map. I know it's to the northeast from there, so let's start. This is the Black Rock Desert out here. And probably have gone too far. So let's go back a little and zoom some more. Ooh, there it is. Right there, there's the matrix. That's where the camp is. There's Gerlach down here. And that's where everybody was stranded in mud. And there's news reports about having to hike out 5 miles to hitch a ride. That may have been all the way back to Gerlach. Let's zoom a little bit more. And is that all you can see on this map? No. How about the wild horse areas? Let's scroll down. Wild horse and burro, turn that on. And by default, it's going to give you the HAs. Let's back out a little, which show up in black. So there's Granite Range. And on the south, we got lava beds. And to the north, a little bit, right up here. That's Calico. So back down here, here's the camp. And how about the HMAs? Expand that out, turn off the HAs, turn on the HMAs. Lava beds. Granite Range. And Calico. Back to camp. What else? Well, you can turn on the grazing allotments. They show up in green, and there's a border just on the north side of camp. So if I click over here, it's telling me no information available, which means I'm not in a grazing allotment. Let's go on the other side. Yep, that's the Buffalo Hills allotment. And down here, Blue Wing 7 Troughs allotment. So the camp is just outside a BLM grazing allotment, Buffalo Hills. Pretty stinking close though. And that's the lay of the land. Yeah, there's other things. You want to see where the mining claims are, you can look at that. How about ACECs over here? And you want to know who's responsible for what, who has jurisdiction. That's where you go back down here and turn the colors back on. and most of the tan is going to indicate BLM. Here's the camp right here. That's all on BLM land. And the areas that don't have a color are probably private. And if you zoom out a little bit, you might pick up some other jurisdictions that are going to be in different colors. Anyway, that's just a quick trip on the National Data Viewer to see Burning Man and some of the surrounding lands. There you go.